Howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. It is December 11th, 2015. Friday morning. It is 11:14 a.m. here in central Wyoming. It is 37 degrees. Real field temperature 25. High will be 39 and low will be 22. I've been up for a little bit, of course. And fiddle farting around like I do. Yesterday I got so sick, guys, after I ate lunch. I don't know what the whole story is, really. I had a salad, a garden salad with a bit of shrimp on it, with some low-fat blue cheese dressing on it. Within 10 minutes, I was just, without doing too much TMI, it was fire in the hole. I mean, violent. And that's happened to me quite often before. And I do not know what it is. Now, my stomach's been kind of touchy lately anyway, and kind of been dealing with the flu. I know I didn't get the flu because I do have an allergy to sulfa, and that would, I don't do well with the shot. But anyway, for a long time now, I've had an issue with my stomach off and on. I do have a hiatal hernia, but it's not big or anything, not enough to cause a concern yet. And I mean, most people do have some kind of one. I had my gallbladder out over 25 years ago. But I just can't eat fresh salad, I guess, anymore. It's got to be the lettuce. It's got to be the and like that. Okay, this was all a spring mix, so it was all the dark greens. Maybe that was it. I don't know. I'm just going to have to stay away from them, sadly. I love salads. But they don't love me. So what I'm trying today, too, is, because I've been having some stomach issues, is, I'll get to that in a minute. Because I'm kind of getting off base. But anyway, so I was sick with that. So I just kind of, was dealing with that. And then, I did vacuum and dust to clean the bathroom and sweep and mop the kitchen, and of course do the dishes and cook dinner and stuff. And I did work on that scarf some more, which is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, coming along quite nicely. I'm happy with it. Nice. No, she will be. And I had the most wonderful conversation yesterday with a gal locally that I really look up to, and we were setting up things for me to donate those hats. And she also had put out a request that if anybody had any old cell phone, because part of what she does and her organization does is they help homeless people first establish an address, second get a social security card and a Wyoming ID, if they need those, to help them get employment. Well, one of the things is they don't have phones. So, we've had these two phones sitting around since we upgraded. These are our older droids. Nothing wrong with them at all. So, I need to plug them in, actually. I need to plug them in to charge them, because I'm sure the charge may be gone by now. Probably is. So my husband can wipe them clean this evening. And then we're going to donate those as well. I think if we look around, we probably have all the books and stuff with it. Anyway, so, but I really enjoyed having that conversation with her. Really, really enjoyed it. It was really inspirational to me. Like I said, she's someone I really look up to. I like feeling like I'm helping out. And I like being anonymous. Because like that, these people won't know who made these hats. You know, they won't have any clue. And there's hats in there for kids and adults. And, you know. So, like I said, so I really, really, you know how you can have one conversation with somebody and it just really inspires you to keep pushing yourself and keep doing better and stuff and you know, and giving more. And you feel like that's your purpose and that's why you're here, is to help people and you know, help people feel better about themselves. Because to me, I prefer to be as anonymous as possible. And, you know, just to know that somebody smiled and somebody thought, wow, you know, this is awesome. And, you know, I like the way the yarn feels. And somebody cared enough to do this. And, you know. But yeah, we'll take them down there and then they'll just hand them out as they see fit. And then the same way with the phones. And I have some other stuff I want to, that I, you know, as we're cleaning out stuff, getting ready to move, that I want to donate and stuff. So, and which is good because I know later on, I was just thinking about that later on when we're getting closer to leaving and stuff. She does have a truck if you have big items you want to donate. So, God, awesome. Anyway, so I did that yesterday. Brad had to work late. He was a couple hours late. People don't seem to care about business hours at all. So, you know, we're just kind of biding our time. But, and then this morning, up doing my blood testing and stuff at 103, which is an awesome number for my glucose. I weighed myself and I dropped some more weight, which I'm very happy about. I would just say that from the beginning of this year, I've dropped 37 pounds. Just, and very slowly. I still, and not feeling deprived and stuff, and kind of learning what my body needs, how my body reacts to certain foods and stuff. Wow, the phone was making a weird noise. That's weird. Wow, I plug it in an old phone. Huh. To let it charge so my husband can... That was weird. Anyway, but finding out what my body needs, how my body reacts to things, you know, especially since becoming a diabetic. Because that's weird. That's that old phone. Since becoming a diabetic, that's weird. I've lost, trying to count. You hear that? Of 16 pounds. You know. So, you know, in just a short time, and that's at Victoza and really watching it. But just, like I said, just the kind of fine tuning, it's like, okay, what is my body really doing? You know. But anyway, enough about that. It is what it is. So today, what I need to do is, I know and I keep saying this, but I've got to go in today and organize that yarn. It won't take that long. And like I said, I want to pull all the partial skeins, because I'm going to be making hats, like a banshee. So I can use those up. That's fun to match, you know, the partial gaze. Okay, I think I have just enough of this, and this would go with it too, and, you know, what kind of design can I make, etc. So, and then I'm going to go and wrap my husband's presents while he's at work today. And then, of course, work on this scarf. He wants to have tacos tonight, so I'll be making homemade tacos. What else? That's about it. Still no more snow or anything. Just everything's going well. The dogs are all doing great. I know I talked before about my beagle and her wearing diapers, and a good friend of mine who even sent me a couple packages of dog diapers. Well, what I had bought too was some diaper covers. That go, and I just cut a slit in them. For normal infants, you know, the diaper covers that are for cloth diapers that you can really adjust to different sizes. And I just cut a slit for the tail. And it helps keep her diaper on, because sometimes the tabs on the diapers want to pop loose, and I don't want to make the diaper so tight it would be uncomfortable for her. So it just works out really well. And then if she does happen to leak a little bit or something onto the diaper cover, you know, it isn't getting anywhere else, and then I just am able to hand wash those, soak them and hand wash them and hang them up to dry. I got 4 of them. My thinking is because my dachshund is elderly too, and she has a tendency sometimes to, if we're gone or anything, to have an accident. Well, I can slap one on her easy with these diaper covers, you know. So that's what I'm planning on doing, especially in the RV and stuff, because, you know, you can't have dogs messing and stuff for because it will really destroy your RV quickly and your home. So anyway, cats are doing great. You know, my animals bring me so much joy that I just can't even imagine life without them. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. One of the things I talked about my stomach upset is one of the things that I found does help me is this, it's generic of the Zantac 150. I buy it at Walmart. And it's where you just take one every day. I put this in my morning pills. The one thing seems to be whatever is the first meal of the day makes my stomach kind of upset, because I can start feeling it right now. Right before I started with you guys, I had one of these low-fat yogurts. You know, they're like the Go-Gurt, except for it's just Kroger's off-brand is cheap. It's like, usually on sale they're $2 a box for 12, I think it is. Well, and I like to put these in the freezer, because I don't like regular yogurt too much in the fridge, but I'll eat one of those. So when I'm trying to soothe my stomach and stuff, but I'm starting to feel ready to feel my stomach's kind of upset. This is going out to excuse me, let me get adjusted, to my good friend Leanne. And I thought I would just put it on this vlog instead of typing it all out. You know, I'm really sorry that you're having so many trouble, and I do think you probably have an ulcer. Something is wrong, and they just kind of have poo-pooed it off all this time. Which, don't get me going on the medical community sometimes. A lot of times. What I want to talk to you about I'm the one that talked to you about the vapor cigarettes. That's how I quit smoking. Now talk to Deanna, because I don't know how she quit smoking. one of the things though, and you said that, you know, when you draw in and stuff, it kind of burns your throat, makes you cough. When you're first starting, and I remember this, because I had that trouble too, you can't draw in like you would on a cigarette. You've got to do short little puffs. And you just kind of have to kind of hold it at the side and just do a short, like that. Think about when you started smoking. You didn't do the big draws that you do now. That may help. Stay away from cinnamon and stuff, because that can make you really cough a lot. You know, if you're interested, I can give you the name of some support groups where you can go in and ask questions, or you can ask me questions. Get with me after the first of the year, because I'm kind of busy until then, or even right after Christmas, and I will go through my stuff, and I know I have some extra stuff, and I'll send it to you if you want to give that a try. You know, I'm not going to tell you how you might fix your stomach problems, because obviously you're already on a lot of prescriptions for it, which is kind of funny. If they don't think that there's anything wrong with your stomach, why are they giving you a prescription? You know, but you know, if you want to try the vapor, like I said, I still vape. I don't do it much now because I do it just for enjoyment. And there's no nicotine in mine now. I was able to gradually step down, and now, you know, without feeling like I was going to have to maybe, you know, be incarcerated for having committed murder or anything. But, you know, I know you're really stressed out and stuff. I don't know what to tell you about that, because, you know, Christmas time lends you to a lot of stress. You know, but, yeah, if you ever want to talk about it. But I thought about that. I was thinking about you, and I thought, well, I remember I had that same trouble, and, you know, my daughter, who started vaping before me, said, Mom, you can't take the big, long drags like you would off a cigarette to begin with. You got to do the shorter one. And still, even now, I have to watch how much of a big drag I take. You know, so, anyway, feel free to talk to me, you know, or if you're interested in trying and ordering some, you know, after the holidays when you get a bit of money or something, you know, some different flavors and stuff. I've got some really great websites of some people that I'm friends with and stuff that make the juice and stuff that you can talk to and ask them questions, and they'll tell you what percentage in mix would be good for you and what would help with the coughing and stuff like that. Anyway, hang in there, girl, and I really do appreciate you making that vlog, because, you know, we worry about you when we don't see you for a while. We don't care if it's pretty or not. We don't care if you're having a rough time. Well, we care if you're having a rough time, but we don't care that, you know, that it's not a happy, sunshiny vlog. We just want to hear from you and know you're okay and have you know that we love you. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. And remember, I think you're all awesome, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.